This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of Doom Patrol Season 4, Episode 12, the series finale, Dun Patrol. And honestly, this was a really solid finale. It goes and wraps up really everything well, and includes a few major character deaths. And yeah, honestly, it was really enjoyable overall. I think that it's definitely odd how it ends. The villain of Immortus just kind of going out after she discovers the zombie butts, and then really after doing that, she just kind of disappears and just figures everything out for herself. Definitely weird, but this was a weird show. So I think that, in that case at least, it works. It was pretty interesting to see everything and not only have the death of one but two characters, and with them killing off both Rita and Cliff, it was interesting to see that. I think that interesting they went and binged to give them, besides Rita, their longevity back. And even that wasn't able to save Cliff, who got a look into his grandson's future before he ultimately died. That was a nice scene for him. But I do like, how I was able to resolve everyone else, and that everyone else was kind of able to find happiness and just a place for themselves because they've all had many, many issues throughout the series, and it's pretty clear that, they just didn't have the best lives and needed a lot of problems to be fixed. And I think that this ultimately was able to resolve it all for them and give them just a satisfied life. And honestly, I think that this resolved everything, as I said, really well. It was just super interesting to see, really well done, and gave everyone, as I said, a satisfying conclusion to have Jane be able to not only find happiness, but also be able to resolve everything that happened to her as a child and bring all the personalities together was a nice conclusion for her. Cyborg finding acceptance, although it has already happened a little bit earlier in the season, was good to see also, and have him be able to go and reconnect with his friends was a nice ending for that character. And of course, Larry also being able to resolve everything and finally be able to remove his, bandages and just kind of go out in space to have somewhere to live peacefully. It was also a really nice ending. And honestly, I think that I wouldn't have been too surprised if they all died in this finale, and I was mainly thinking of the extremely well done Batman the Brave and the Bold episode that it had the Doom Patrol in it where they all sacrificed their lives. Which I really wasn't sure if they were going to go like that for this show, or if they would find a way to save at least a few of them. I felt like Cyborg probably would have made this out alive, but I thought the rest of them probably would have died, and I think that would have been a problem for at least some of them because I think that, especially with Jane, she went through too much development to have been just simply killed off at the end. And other ones, I think that just of the original members, her and Larry surviving. Didn't make sense since they both still had roles to play, but honestly, I think that it was a really solid finale, as I said. I enjoyed it, and I think that this season, even though it did have a longer gap, was able to still keep you connected enough to what happened in the first half of the season, if you haven't watched since then, and had a really satisfying conclusion. But honestly, I do want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.